Hello. So far we have modeled the structure and timer for the traffic light case study. Now we will modeling the clock. The clock model will be simple, so it will also be modeled in the UML activity diagram. So first create a UML activity diagram in SysML model. Select the model explorer from the model explorer, right click, then new diagram, and then UML activity diagram. You can rename it as clock. UML activity has been created. You can rename the activity. Let's say I'm renaming it as clock. First of all, drag an initial node from the palette onto the activity for the start of activity. Now we need accept event action. I've already explained in the last video that how it works. So again here we need it as a wait time action, so we have to trigger it by the time event. So go to the properties, trigger, then time event, then you have to select the container for the time event, which will again be the SysML model. Okay, then you can name the time event as 1s delay. For clock, to avoid confusion, as we have already used 1 second delay for the timer. Then when expression you need to use an opaque expression. Then for opaque expression you have to select the language, which will be the natural language, and then here 1. Okay, now it has been created. Now I don't need its name here. Okay, now I need to use the here send signal action again, but this time it will send the signal on clock port. Here is the send signal action. Again we have already created the signal in the structure, so we have to select the existing one, browse this one, and then go to signal, then click OK, as we have already created the signal in structure. Now you can rename it as signal, because the name should match up with the signal you have already created in the structure, this one. Okay, now this send signal action will send signal on the port, which will be the clock port. Okay, and then you have to terminate the activity flow. Okay, for that you need an activity final node. Now the control flow will represent the flow of activity from the start to the timer except event action, and then from accept event action to send signal, and then from send signal to finally terminate the activity. This is how clock will work. Basically the activity starts, and then it will wait for the 1 second and then send signal to the clock port. Basically this activity sends signals on the clock port after every 1 second. This is how our clock will work. Thank you. Basically this accept event action can be any time. It is 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds according to the requirement. We here in this case study we need 1 second delay. We need signal on clock port after every 1 second. That's why we have used 1 second delay. Thank you.